Hello everyone, and welcome to my Rimworld Royalty Super Modded series. I have been wanting to do this, just a super modded series in general, for a while. But I haven't really messed with YouTube too much before recently, so I didn't. But now, I am. So, we are going to go over the mods in this episode, and there may be more mods coming in as well. If some of these I want to add, or if I see other ones in the workshop, I may add them as well. But we're gonna go straight into the mod overview part of it. Of course, we have Harmony, which is needed for pretty much every major mod in 1.2 or 1.1, whatever we're in, 1.1. Core, Royalty, Hugslib, all pretty standard. And then we have Mercenaries for me. This will add, mercenaries that you can buy or rent rather. I'm not sure if you can buy them. I haven't gone too far into it, but you can certainly rent them for quadrums, and you can also sell your own colonists or rent your own colonists to the system, and you'll get paid cash for it. I'm pretty sure there's a chance they can die too, so you want to think about that. We have alpha animals. This just adds several animals for various biomes in the game, and they're usually a bit tougher to take down / tame, but their fur is worth more, or they drop something useful. So it's yeah, it kind of adds some diversity, as they say in the description. We have villager furniture expanded, core security is the core one. Security and art. I think it's just, again, it makes it more vanilla-esque, but adds some useful features. And you'll see what these are in the coming, because I also have a mod, which is this one, that tells you what mod each like item or description, it'll say what mod it's from. It's very useful. We have smart speed. Basically just makes it so I can well, first of all, I can ignore a forced event. So if there's a raid that's coming in, and it usually forces you to go at slow speed or normal speed, and with this mod you can ignore that and go at like 2 or 3 times speed after a raid, because it's like there's like a delay that they hinder the game in Vanilla World, hinders you from going past regular speed, and then it adds a 4 times speed as well. In this, I'll add a timestamp also, guys, so you can see if you want to skip past this overview, if you know most of the mods or whatever. Anyway, this one is rangefinder, so essentially when I hover over a colonist while they're drafted, it'll show the range kind of around like where their gun can shoot to, without having to like do an extra click and hover over the weapon. I don't know, it's just nice. We got Tongue, which when you again have multiple colonists drafted, you can kind of click them up in a string without having to like point and click and point and click and point and click. You can just select them all and drag, and it'll do it for you. It's actually pretty smart. Good UI for that. We got Camera Plus, which you can see as part of this Harmony thing. There's a bunch on this Harmony, but this basically just adds it so I can make it zoom in more. Adds it. We got Rim HUD. Changes the HUD in this bottom left corner when I have a column selected. We have Show Draftee's Weapon. Pretty self-explanatory. Shows a weapon under their name up here. We got Wall Light. Adds a wall light. We got Quality Builder. makes it so we can force them to deconstruct it if it's under a certain quality. Um, pretty pretty useful for beds, which is their example. So there you go, and other things it's useful for too. We have prepare carefully, pretty crazy good mod. Um, I like to just tweak the starting settings a bit, and you guys will see that too. I'll have out the whole setup of our new colony with the Supermono series. We have interaction bubbles. I think they're kind of fun. They don't really add that much, and I don't think they conflict with anything, so no, why not? We have vanilla weapons expanded. It's gonna add some crossbows and things. Why not? Adds a bit for the tribes. I think they use these sometimes. We got vanilla armors expanded. It adds like one armor or a couple armors, so you know, why not? Because we got a few other armor mods. We got auto seller. Makes it so I can, each time I go to a trader, can just auto sell. Boom. Simple turrets. Beautiful mod that adds a bunch of new useful turrets. Why not? We got auto caravan equip, which I almost never use, but I'm gonna try using it in this series. Yeah, so it's like an extension of auto seller, and you can basically auto equip your caravan without having to click the same things each time. We got dubs menus. Sorry, it just adds some new menus, oh yeah, it's list boxes. Sorry, so you can see what they all look like. I don't know. It's I can show you in the game. It'll be easier. We got simple sidearms, which makes it so you can equip things, or equip weapons as sidearms rather than having to being only able to equip one weapon. We got misc robots. It just adds a hauling bot and a cleaning bot. Pretty self-explanatory. Like it just adds these two, and you can only buy them, I believe. So pretty cool. We got more floors. Just adds a variety of floors. I like it. Minify everything. Can uninstall more things than vanilla Rimworld. We got more linkables. Adds a variety of work speed enhancers and research speed things. We got tilled soil. It's a little overpowered, but I like it. Increases plant. God, I feel like I'm losing brain cells here. Increases plant grow speed. We got cremate auto strip. Self-explanatory. Strips them when you I'll explain it anyway. Strips them when you put it in a cremator. Feed the colonist. Makes it so I can cook 4 meals at a time. Beautiful, beautiful mod. EDM braziers. Adds walls that you can shoot through. The cover effectiveness is actually roughly the same as stone chunks and sandbags, so it's not really that overpowered, I don't think. It just looks a little nicer. Uses a lot of materials though. We got Research Pal, and obviously they can't cross through it, so that's nice. We got Research Pal, makes it so it's way easier to manage all these research things, which is really important. RPG style inventory, that's a little overkill for the amount of it doesn't add all these slots, but it makes it so it's easier to look at these. Yeah, we got share the load. Makes it so multiple people can work on carrying resources to a construction project, because in vanilla I believe you can only do one person at a time carrying resources, which is, you know, I don't see why this couldn't be a part of their normal game, but hey, everybody gets one, so I can set, it's like another crafting bill thing. We get build from inventory. They can carry multiple steel and they can just carry more essentially. Or if they already have it in their inventory, they can use that. Stack XXL. Oh my god. This adds stacks up to 750. So really nice for storage. We got skilled stone cutting. Increases the amount of skill you get from stone cutting in your crafting skill. I like it. Let's trade. Add some trading option. New traders, sorry. 25 new traders. Run and gun. You can shoot while running. And so can enemies. Although, they don't seem to do it much, so I may have to tweak that in the mod settings a bit. Make it so they can they shoot back more often, because I swear they never do that. Make it more interesting. We got deep storage. So helpful for storage, let me tell you. Even with Stack XXL, I still find it kind of hard to get everything stored, you know, like if you can only stack one shirt on one tile, you know, like this, up to 75, like that just takes up so much room. And yeah, I love this mod. We got Pharmacist, essentially sets rules for your colonists that they won't use like Glitterworld medicine for small cuts and bruises. Excuse me, because in the vanilla game they will do that, so you have to like manually forbid them. Very annoying. Fixes that issue. Quality life, as I like to say. Item list. A lot of people say that. Item list selector can actually select items from this list on the left hand side instead of just showing you. You know, it's nice to see what resources you have at a glance, but you can also like get to those resources from that list. I think that's pretty useful. We got armored floors. I haven't tried this out yet, really. Basically makes it so, you know, I may add. Oh, I don't think it's updated. But there's a mod that you can build impenetrable roofs. Anyway, this prevents insects from these the mountain roof areas. We have allow tool. I'm actually gonna move this up to like up here, because this is a beautiful, beautiful mod, and I would honestly like it to work before core. I would like it to overwrite the core's function, because I never use the core ones. This is a beautiful mod. It makes it so you can do haul urgently. So instead of having hauling just an overall high priority, you can select things to be urgently hauled. And I just think it's a great like divider, I guess, between regular hauling and things that you would like hauled now. So yes, beautiful, beautiful mod. Where were we? Here, Real Ruins. Also love, 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 love this mod. I would have Rim Cities. I decided against it because city's a little too big. And there's also a mod called Go Explore, which I'll get to right here, that adds essentially ruined bases like Rim Cities, kinda. So, Real Ruins just adds a little more in those in the Go Explore and the Glitter Tech missions or events rather. So I think they work pretty well together, honestly. Oops, where was I? I think Real Ruins and those two mods work together well, so excited about that. We have Mend and Recycle, another vital mod that we will put up here. It doesn't really matter where we put it, but I love mending. Beautiful mod. Again, some say it's OP because it gets rid of the tainted trait, but honestly I think unless there's gonna be a mod or in the game where you can wash the clothes, like come on, like I know someone died in that clothing, but it shouldn't make it so that there's a permanent mood debuff just because someone died in it, or makes, you know, close off enemies useless. I think they should have a use. You know, and you can debate, and you can actually change, I think, you know, how long it takes to mend things if you want to make it a bit harder, you know, or if it make it cost more material. You can adjust all that, but love this mod. Up next we got carry capacity fixed. Increases the carry capacity because, again, it's just quality of life. I want to be able to carry more shit. We got snap out. Snap out. You can calm down your colonists in a mental break. Beautiful. SRTS expanded. Kind of a big mod, but add ships. Yeah, that's right, ships. They're almost like transport pods, but you can carry way more shit. And I think even this one, well, some of them have combat capabilities, like this one, and that one. And they can like make bombing runs. You just put artillery shells in their storage, which I had to figure out on my own, by the way, because they don't tell you that you have to like load shells into it. It makes sense, but they don't tell you that. But yeah, you can make like bombing runs. I think this one even has like turrets on it. So yeah, freaking awesome mod. We got Go Explore. Adds a ton of new events. I love this mod. Glitter Tech, kind of end game glitter world stuff. Just a lot of things that they don't even put in the description, but it's also the super good stuff will attract attention of Glitter World commandos, which will come after you and wreck your day. And let me tell you, they have some OP shit. It's awesome. Anyway, Apex Legends guns has some like charged snipers and mechanoid weapons. Pretty nice. Price is right. Essentially, when you make a caravan trade to a settlement, they will offer you a better deal than if they have a caravan coming to your place. It kind of makes sense because, you know, when you're paying for things, when a caravan comes to visit you, you're kind of, you know, paying the price of convenience, which is why it's always more expensive to buy things and you get less money to sell things to caravans that come to you. But if you go to them, it'll give you a 30% bonus, I think. So, and the difficulty is relevant, so cool. Pick up and haul. You'll gather stuff in your inventory and then haul it to a stockpile, so you can carry more than just one shirt at a time, you know. I believe with like animal carcasses and human corpses, they can still only carry one at a time. I don't think they can put people in their pocket, so it's relatively grounded in that way. Sparkling Worlds, it's not too futuristic tech, but adds a Blue Moon faction, which is pretty cool. Adds some Gauss weapons, really good. It adds a nuclear power plant, which uses uranium. It's a minor thing, but I like that it's part of this little mod pack almost. Tradable stone blocks. Bulk goods traders will now buy these again. We got harvest everything. I just think you should be able to harvest stomach like in my last series, if you guys saw, which I don't think I'll be continuing. I still might, but it's going to be a pain uninstalling all these mods to make it match with the old series. Yeah, we're going to be able to harvest stomachs and eyeballs and all that good kind of stuff. We got gemstones. I've never tried this mod out. I'm going to try it out, but it adds a variety of gems, as you would guess. And it's just for beauty items, and it adds to the trade element. I think it's kind of interesting. And it's again more end game stuff. I kind of like it. Loading in progress. This is very simple but very nice mod. Quality of life. That when you're loading things, it basically in the normal game, if you load items into your transport pod, once you start loading them, you have to cancel your load and start a new one if you forgot something, forgot to add, a person or this, that, and the other. Now you can do it mid-progress, so that's nice. Vanilla events expanded. This one's kind of interesting as well. I just saw this on the workplace. Add some new events, and these purple ones, they only occur after like 3 years in game, and they're super rare. So those ones, we'll wait to see when they happen, because this is gonna be a long series, guys. I'm gonna make sure of it. Yeah, we got Rimworld Spartan Foundry. Adds a ton of new armor to the game. Again, I just really love it. I've been using it for a while, and I think it's pretty balanced, considering that enemies also use them. We got Glitternet and Cybernet. dual mods, as you can see. Cybernet requires GlitterNet, and basically adds you can increases the efficiency of facilities, including research, sleep, um, work bench speed, like all your workbench related things. Very useful mod, and pretty balanced because it's very expensive. Gold plus steel components, advanced components, the whole deal, the whole 9 yards. We got adjustable trade ships. Sets the frequency of trade ships on the fly. We'll set this before we like right when we start, essentially, probably behind the scenes. We have tradable meals, allows bulk goods to buy them again, because apparently this is only in like exotic traders now. I don't know why. And then last but not least, we have common sense. So their UI is just a bit smarter, I think. I'm not sure how much it really affects the game, but we went ahead and threw it in there. Let me know if there's any mods you'd like to see. I'm gonna avoid expanded prosthetics only because it seems that with the Rimworld royalty, or maybe it's just 1.1, I'm not sure which added that to the base game, but they're kind of adding their own prosthetics now, like bionics as well. So I'm gonna try to go that route with a more vanilla rather than adding this mod. Not that this mod isn't great, but in my other series I did not have this mod as well because of that reason, and I was about to get a research that would give me a bionic stomach, so I know that they're trying to implement not just limbs for bionics, but also stomachs and eyes and all that other good stuff. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. That is the mod list, and I guess the mod list changed, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to start a new colony here. Instead of Rich Explorer, and I do like Rich Explorer and Naked Brutality, I've done several runs with both of these. Before I did the last, before I did YouTube. We got Crash Landed here. I think we're just going to start with good old Crash Landed. So, the early game, excuse me, I think the early game is important to, like, see, but at the same time, it's a little less exciting than once you start to get these, big technologies and stuff like that. So, also, instead of Randy Random, I feel like part of the reason this last episode we were getting just railed on some events is because we had Randy Random on, and sometimes he will just fuck you over like that. Like it says, obviously, in the description. And because of that, I think I'm just going to do Cassandra Kraslik Savage. I still want to do a high difficulty to make it interesting and to challenge myself. But we're going to do this reload anytime, even so. So, no permadeath on this one. As badass as the title sounds. And we're also not going to do Merciless because as long as I've been playing the game, that is, like, as it says, very brutal and unfair. So, yeah. Let's get this going. Daniel. How about, John F. Kennedy? Let's see what kind of map I can spring out. 50%. We'll do normal. I would do crowded, but we have quite a few mods here. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Also, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is takes quite a while to load up the game now. With all these mods. Jeez Louise. Okay. Cool. So we're probably going to go Temperate Forest as well, because I want to be focusing on the mods rather than the difficulty of the terrain, shit like that. So, oh, that's a nice glint. I like that. Small little things, Tynan, the small little things. I kind of want to be close to the Empire too. Obviously, Rimworld, the royalty part of it will also still be a decent focus in the game. Um, yeah, up here is looking pretty nice. It's a hostile faction. Is it a rough Outlander Union? Northern blah blah blah. Yep. So that's fine. I do prefer the mountains. So, or large hills even. I like this road though, because it'll make the travel times a bit less. Hopefully this is far enough away. Marble and slate, that's pretty nice. I don't like caves. Those aren't great, but marble's nice. Temperatures are good. It's fucking got... all of them have fucking caves? Jeez Louise. I like granite. That's pretty close to him though. He's not gonna be happy about that. This is a hard decision. I will be right back with my decision right now. Alright, I think we're gonna go with this tile. It's marble and granite, two pretty damn good stone types. Granite being the strongest there is in the game, I believe, and marble being the prettiest as far as statues and things. For stone. The temperature range is good. I do not like the caves, but well, hopefully it'll be nice to us, the game. Large hills, I'd rather have mountainous, but hey, we'll deal with it. We'll build walls. It'll take a while, but also we're going to go to... I like to have more cells. Alright. Alzheimer's. Not a fan. Okay. Good shooting, good construction. Can do crafting, good medical, great medical, and great intellectual. Can do social. No downsides. Mwah. Mwah. Beautiful. This is going to be Lexi. It's going to be Alexis. Sexist. Don't ask. Don't even ask why. It's only because it's a female is why I'm choosing the name Lexi. The only reason. Nichols, close. Anyway, oldie, looks like. Good social, cannot fight people. Good crafting, though. We'll see how... Wait. Okay, no relationships there. Holy Jesus. Legendary Master and a super burning passion. Unfortunately, you're 80 and sickly, so we're gonna say no. You're fresh blood. Definitely not. That's age 17. Slow learner. That's... No. Definitely not. I don't like the slothful trait, but good crafter, good construction, good shooting, can mine, can cook. Another intellectual. I like it. Another female in the group. Interesting. So we need a male, ideally. Like this guy. Too old, though. Another weird-haired male. Cannot do violent. Again. Jeez. Oh, that's your sister. Hey, sis. Interesting. Okay, Bucky sexist. Oh, funny. Funny inside joke, kinda. Anyway. No. No. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I'm not gonna have to do much tweaking of this at all and prepare carefully. Other than the appearances. We are gonna use point limits, I think. I'll be right back while I edit these to my liking. And if this is a girl, is this a freaking girl? I can't tell. Sorry. Yeah, it is a female, so we will change this to a male. But I'll be right back when I get done with this part. Alright. We got, Lexi. We got John. We got Brittany. Ooh, which I actually kind of forgot to, change a bit. We'll leave the hair there, as it is. Oops. Let's make it more yellow. Come on, why won't this work? I don't like that. Just we'll leave it there. How about that? And we also want this button-down shirt. So takes a little more. Button-down shirt, I guess, is worth more than the other one, so it's fine. Now, as far as these traits, we're gonna get rid of that because I don't care. We're gonna leave these. We're gonna remove his for intellect, and that should be fine. We will do something like that. Okay, and then you don't need to cook. You don't care about animals. And we'll give you, let's see, who's our, we got 2 medics, which is good. Got a crafter, which is good. Well, you know what, we'll give you your crafting back. How about that? I have no idea. We're gonna add other relationship. We're gonna add. We're gonna make Lexi and John lovers right off the bat. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? We're gonna let fate decide. We're gonna let fate decide. I won't even go into why I'm laughing again, because it's, well, it's none of your damn business. We do not want a Yorkshire Terrier. You can fuck right off. Honestly, I don't even know. Damn. That's only worth $750? Really? Weapons. We kinda, oh my god, I forgot Alpha Poly's a thing. Jeez. Yeah, these weapons are from that glitter tech. Oh god, yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Oh my god. Let us get rid of plasteel knife. Let's get rid of the revolver. Is there anything we can use, my friends? My friends. Crossbow. Combat handgun. Yeah, it's 2 of them is gonna be expensive. Yeah. Couple handguns. Bolt action rifle. That'll do. We'll give us some more medicine, because that's always nice. And then Sure. Sure, that'll do. Actually, you know what? We'll keep the silver. Get rid of a bit of wood. All right. It's looking good. Think we're gonna start her up here. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna end off here. Well, we'll let it generate, but yeah, I'll actually start this series tomorrow or tonight. I don't know yet, but in the next video, in any event. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Interesting. I have some ideas, but I'm not sure where we're gonna land. This is kind of a shitty map, not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll look at those in closer detail in the next one. See you.